Hi, I'm Iris, and welcome to another episode of Shadows Over Loathing, where we're going to go to Beppo's hole. Why we're going into a hole, I don't know. But, ooh, let's get some moss. Hemetic ichor. This is just the good parts of— wait. You see a patch of blood moss growing on a bone tree. Okay, it's not a bone tree, it's just a normal dead tree. I just thought it would sound cool if I said it was a bone tree. We got hemetic ichor. It's just the good parts of some blood. Okay, or ichor. Beppo's hole. Oh my god, that is terrifying. There aren't as many spider eggs in here as there could be, but there's still too many. Where's Gabby? A wriggling mass of spider eggs. The plaque says Beppo's hole at the top, and then there's some fine print. Beppo's hole is named after Beppo Peace Chiricho, who purchased this lot of land in 1903 with the stated intention of creating a shark sanctuary. He managed to dig one decent-sized pit, but before he could fill it up with sharks, it filled itself up with spiders. Or perhaps it'd be more accurate to say that spiders filled it up with themselves and their offspring. Their teeming hordes of awful, venomous offspring. It is the opinion of the Crystal Dream Lake Historical Society that Beppo's hole should be avoided at all costs. In fact, we probably shouldn't have put this placard here or included it on any of our maps. May those you leave behind forgive us. Fascinating. So we definitely shouldn't go in here. This wriggling cocoon is roughly person-sized, so it's either a person who's been cocooned by a spider and is slowly suffocating to death, or a person-sized mass of baby spiders. Talk to him, her, them. Hello in there? Are you a person? Or a mind-breaking quantity of baby spiders? Is that the kind of noise that a whole lot of baby spiders would make? Cut them free. You cut apart their cocoon, bracing yourself for true horror. Fortunately, it turns out to be just a guy in there. Woo! Thanks, friend. You had me worried for a second. They call me Doc. I came here to get some free gauze. Got a bit more than I bargained for. Hi, Doc. I'm Gary. I assume from your doctor head thing that you're literally a doctor? In the sense that doctoring is my profession, yes. In the sense that I have a legal license for practicing it, no. Ask about hobo code. Oh, sure. I can teach you the hobo code for all kinds of medical terms. He teaches you how to read his handwriting and then teaches you some hobo code. Hobo code knowledge increased. Tell me, were you looking for gauze? Yep, the webs from big spider webs like this, like really great surgical gauze. It's strong, self-adhesive, and even sterile if it's really fresh. Unfortunately, I kind of bit off more than I could chew. You can chew it too? No, I meant metaphorically. One of the great big spiders that lives in Beppo's hole caught sight of me. I don't recommend messing around with that hole, especially if you're flushed to the gills on medicinal alcohol. I see. I'm going to tell you about the hobo camp. You know, this a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City. I think he is a great doctor. Great! I could use some patience, but I'm much too eager to get doctoring. That's a joke that works out loud. That works better out loud than in print. But anyway, see you there. Okay, bye! Well, at least he's free. There are definitely a lot of spiders in this hole. Jump in and fight some. Oh my god! Oh no. That is a lot of spiders. 3 hot damage, 5 sense damage. I'm just gonna reduce my stats. I'm gonna go for this one. You get 8? Okay. Vicious Chomp. No! Crap. For 10 physical damage. Ah! 3 physical damage, 5 stench, 6 hot damage to the giant. Oh, well you get, okay, 6 hot damage. You're dead. And then you get smacked. Cool. There are now slightly fewer spiders in Beppo's hole. We got a glob of spider webs. Is it still web if it's not in web shape? I guess that's a question that's best left to the spider philosophers. Increases our physical armor by 3, and Sparrow grows stronger. Fewer spiders is best for spiders. So this is just an infinite fighting thing, I believe. which is cool. Interesting. Well, let's wander around. A faded sign by the side of the road reads, History comes to life at the Sandwich Historical Museum and Witch Trial Museum. Beneath that, in smaller print, it says, but not in a spooky or dangerous way. Sandwich Trial Museum. Sounds interesting. Let's go there right now. Cool. Sandwich Museum. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692. And the village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. Hello. Gift shop. Oh, hello. Shelves laden with identical jars of off-white stuff. Oh, no. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your own convenience. Why not take a jar of the sandwich cream that was the village's chief export? Besides witchcraft, a black cat is staring glumly at an empty dish labeled Hecate. Hecate is staring glumly at an empty dish. That's the name of... I'm not saying that. It's... An elderly woman smiles from behind the counter. What's for sale? Rubbing paper. This special piece of paper is for making rubbings of historical graves and such like that. Thanks to advancements in rubbing technology, you don't need any charcoal or anything. I'll take that and some sandwich cream. Okay. This condiment purports to be the perfect topping for any sandwich, but the ingredient list just suggests that's just old congealed cream. Ew! I'll just take it. What does it say? This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside to learn more. Putnam House, which partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. This trough may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have evidence of that, but it seems possible. This is a horse trough. Actually, it's a water trough. I don't know why I said that other thing just now. Fish in it. We got a pair of old shoes. We got saddle shoes. They're called saddle shoes because, like a saddle, they're worn directly underneath the butt. More fishing. Got clam jerky. It's always nice to get a gift from a kindly stranger, but it's especially nice when that gift is dried flesh. Continue fishing. Cheese loaf. It looks like you caught everything that was in here. A box of cheese loaf, brand pasteurized spreadable cheese food product. Modern technology has done some extremely revolting things. Oh my god. Oh, didn't we encounter cheese loaf at the beginning of the game? We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Make a wish. Fish. I'm just gonna fish. You got meat. There's some meat on the hook. $23 meat? Wow. Ooh, meat. Looks like you've caught everything that was in here. Nice gazebo. This sign reads, Sandwich Gazebo. Vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. Let me try coming back tomorrow, maybe? Oh, we can come back to places tomorrow. Okay, let's look in this house. Sandwich Museum Putnam House. Everything in this house was destroyed by fire, except 2 objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. There's an antique ragdoll on display here. This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says, witches frequently use special dolls called poppets to cure their enemies. This one is apparently made to target a Mrs. or Miss Boring, although no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then tiny text at the bottom of the plaque. The pins were not found with the poppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Interesting. That's just a window. That's just a fireplace. This plinth has an old book on it. It appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam, so that confirms that. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Ah, I hate that Peter Proctor so much! He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody just because he has lots of money, lives in a big house and all. I should have used a much stronger curse. It would have been worth the trouble. Isn't that a date? Okay. The security guard is keeping a close eye on things on here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Hi there. Hello. Welcome to the Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, sorry. I just got paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Guess that won't work. Okay. Well, I touched them anyways. I want to look at the saddle shoes, ride the ground like a horse. Oh my god. We're just scratching our butt on the ground. Sandwiches Church also served as an ersatz town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. I want to change my shoes. Oh yeah, let's talk a crab. That's funny, hilarious. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. Traces of plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. Sandwich boasted the county's very first tripartite outhouse. Please not attempt to use it, it is very old. A more modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Avail yourself of it. Huh, all 3 doors go to the same place. This facility has 3 sinks, and this is one of them. Splash some water in your face. Ah, that's better. We lost our hand injury! Yay! 1 toilet, 0 privacy. I'm gonna fish in it. Ew! Some reenactor must have been forced to flush their hat down the toilet as a condition of surrender. You got a sodden tricorn hat. This is the kind of hat they used to fish out of toilets during the Revolutionary War. 1 moxie, 3 hot armor. Flush it. Hooray! We gained 20 XP! Wonderful. The toilet noises. Let's go inside the church. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this one old signpost announcing one such trial. This sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused because the rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. I'm just wandering down the pews. An old and dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splotches on the corner that could possibly be bloodstained. The altar where the town's witches performed their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains! Okay. I wanna go... This leads to a little cemetery behind the church. Check it out. Welcome to the Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also, check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Delia Putnam, born 1681, died 1692. The Putnams... Ooh, this tombstone is covered in lichen. You tickle the grave lichen and collect its mournful giggles. Eldritch Mist. Ooh, this tombstone is engraved with hobo code. Translate it. Oh wait, what did it... It says, hollow tombstone, possible treasure. We got something. Satchel's lucky hat. This thing has a solid gold hat band, and there's a tag inside that says property of Satchel Duggins, but help it yourself if you find it in a hollow grave tombstone or something. Proctor, our town founder, born 1582 to 1644. Nicholas Proctor, born 1656, died 1886. What the heck? He lived to be 230 years old? 230 years old? He was a Peter Proctor, he was the duty head until the very end. Thomas Danforth. Danforth. There's more space in that direction, but there aren't any more graves. Okay. Hello. Sandwich Museum Proctor House. This chessboard has been clearly left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. These drawings are of no historical significance. You're not fond of this plant. This arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to the low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. It has been pointed out to us that this arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas de Calais department of Northern Palace, and therefore is merely a sparkling tapestry. I want to look at it. Oh, we already looked at it, I guess. There's no plaque on this table. It must have always been boring. According to most country records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. stairs to the second and a half floor? The upstairs, wait, what? The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants as it was felt by the proctors that would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most extensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor spare room where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour and is also not part of the house. Okay, so we can't even go in. Okay. Let's go down. Oh wait, what did it say? These stairs just keep going till they hit the wall. Seems like rich people just always had bad taste. Damn, so there's no way to go through. Alright. You don't have any interest of investigating the area downwind of that outhouse. Well, that's sandwich. I guess. Nice gazebo. Okay. Let's wander around some more. 3 shadows approach you. Their faces obscured by the shadows of the trees. Wow. Wow. Excuse me. What are you? As they step into the light, you see that they have human bodies, but their heads are hideous, misshapen fungal growths. They glare at you, beady black eyes. Wow. Holy crap on toast. Try to talk to them? You clear your throat. What were they saying? Wow. Wow. Ooh. Wow. 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 What? One of them scowls angrily. Ooh. Wah. Wow, ooh. These strange men look somewhat mollified. They hold a short, whispered conference, and one of them nods to you. Ooh. Wow, ooh. And with that, they turn around and disappear in this forest. We got 8 XP. Woo. Ooh, mushroom, glowing ooze. A squirrel gets angry at us. We got a sizzleberry. Weird, they don't normally grow this far from a volcano. We got the plastic resin. Gary, look what Gabby's found. Yay, we got meat. Let's go over here. If we can find a map location. You hear some growling and shrieking and laughing nearby, despite it being a bad idea because it's probably more of those horrible fairies. You gotta check it out. It does in fact turn out to be more of those horrible fairies. These ones are tormenting a badger, which is backed up into a shallow burrow and frantically swatting at them as they poke it with little knives, just as you're starting to back away. Grateful that they haven't noticed you, you step on a dry twig. It cracks noisily and the fairies all turn around. Dang it, twig! Fight them. Oh my god. They're just trying to thump us with twigs. Okay. 9, 2, 5, 3, 3. I'm just gonna smack you. And then you, I'm gonna squash you with my thing. And then Gabby, flap flap. Okay, that was easy. Whatever. Fairy dust gun parts. Some loose bits of gun make any weapon. Oh my god. What you want? The badger seems grateful. At least as grateful as a badger can seem, which isn't very much to be honest. Fairy loot makes up the difference, however. Nice, I guess. What is up with our 140? Wow. Let's do this one so we can sell things. Entire green hand. You've got a green thumb, but you've also got a green index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and contextually and appropriately named pinky. Wonderful. Now we have all things that we can get. You push through the woods into a small clearing and discover a group of 3 vampires, because apparently you aren't allowed to discover anything good in any of these clearings. Well, I say 3 vampires, but there's 1 vampire, 1 bat, and 1 small cloud. So it could be a vampire, her pet, bat, and leftovers of a beans lunch. I assure you, we are all 3 vampires. Oh crap, she heard me. What's the deal here? Are you demonstrating the vampire evolutionary line or something? What? You know, like the bat evolved out of the cloud and then the humanoid vampire evolved out of the bat? No, is a bat a caveman vampire? No, if anything, this is more like these straits of vampire matter. What? You know, solid, liquid, and gas. Bats are a liquid? Look, the metaphor is not a perfect one. If we're gonna fight or watch, keep talking. Honestly, I'd rather keep talking about vampire physics. This is interesting. If you 3 are solid, liquid, and gas, that implies the existence of a 4th kind of vampire, right? Look, I already said it's not a perfect... Well, yes, actually, now that you mention it, there is a 4th kind of vampire. A plasma vampire? Yes, when a vampire is destroyed by sunlight, they sometimes become a high-energy but short-lived vampiric spirit, which we call a moroi, which, now that you mention it, is rather analogous to the plasma state of matter. Neat! Well done. I've never thought of this before. You are very intelligent for a human. Aw, heck, I was still kind of stalling for time, to be honest, but maybe bats are liquid! Everyone turns and looks at the bat, who shrugs wordlessly. I should go and find some other vampires with which to discuss the implications of this. Good evening, human. The vampires disappear into the woods, leaving behind the remnants of their picnic. We got cosmic wine! Yeah, cosmetic wine! Yay! Wonderful. Wring out the moss. We got 2 things now. Woohoo. I'm just grinding. Gary, look. Ooh, meat. Yay. Free meat, my beloved. Junk mail match. Woohoo. Squirrel. Is there really all there is to it? Squirrel. Ooh. In a thickly overgrown, essentially sunless part of the woods, you happen across 2 large and burly vampires. They seem pretty ticked off. They're growling menacingly, shoving each other around, and so forth. Some kind of a spooky territory dispute? One of them drank a tourist, and the other was saving for a special occasion? The nature of their argument is very unclear. What is clear is these guys are very strong, and you better be pretty sure of yourself if you plan to do something before they notice you. Break it up. Alright, you knuckleheads, break it up. You step between the 2 vampires and shove them away from each other. What the? Hey! Don't give me none of your lip! Oh. The game's loading. Hold on. We've got a nice establishment here. You 2 want to fight, you can do it someplace else. Go on, get out of here. The 2 vampires shove away, muttering. One of them angrily throws his hat on the ground. We got a vampire skull count. And stay out! Some vampires have intimidating widow's peaks, but the ones who don't wear these hats that make it look like they have one. Okay. I like the vampires and fairies. Oh, hello. I'm gonna talk to you. What worked? Okay. Phew. Sizzleberry. We're getting a lot of potion ingredients. Yay. I thought there would be something over here. With a ruckus of mumbling, burbling, grumbling from screeching, a whole crowd of very angry mushrooms storm out of the underbrush to attack you. Jeez. What are these guys' deal? Wow. They do not even pause. Aw, man. I guess we have to fight them. Oh my god. Hey there, need a hand? A friendly hobo joins the fight. Thank you. Mushman Poisoner? Oh my god. 10 out of 10, 9 out of 9. 3 hot damage, 3. Okay, 3 stench damage? Damn it. I can only do 3. Stench damage, physical damage. Okay. 3, 4. This one will do 4. I'll just, swash. Ah! Oh god. Hobo Clobber? 9. Come on, Hobo Clobber. Gabby, just heal everyone. God, we have so much poison stacked. I'm just gonna deal 3 things to you. I should have used my healing. Damn it. 6, 4. Oh wait, 9. Okay. Shroom toss. Ow. Clobber. This one. Gabby. How much is this? 10? Oh, okay. We win. You won! Wouldn't be great if that's the last time you have to deal with these guys. We got a Mushman Spear. Like the story of its acquisition, the spear is long and painful. Nobody at the coffee shop is interested in it. Okay, nice. A huge rotten log is blocking your path through the woods. I mean, well, not blocking per se, it's just a log. It isn't infinitely long or anything. You can go around it. I mean, it just, you know, interrupted you? You know what I mean. Anyway, there's a big rotten log here. Investigate it. You go to the around to the other side of the log and discover that the shadier, damper side of it is covered in big worm mushrooms. Neat. Or gross, depending on how you feel about mushrooms. Extract the spores. The best spores in life are free. Woohoo. Oop. You wander off the main path and stroll along the trees for a bit. It's nice to get out in nature for a bit, at least until you walk into a visible spider web and it gets all tangled in your hair. While flailing around, disgusted, trying to get off of you, you stumble into a second spider web, which goes right across your face. Arg! And that's how, staggering blindly, you got yourself tangled up in a third spider web. This one much larger and stronger, and made to trap prey of more or less your size. The extremely large spider sitting in the corner of the web looks delighted to see you, and as much as the spider can smile, this one's smile is poison dripping off of it. I'm gonna break free and escape. With a yell of power and or terror, you yank yourself free of the webs and run away, leaving behind an annoyed and disappointed spider. Whew. Okay, you know what? We'll go to the lighthouse. Yay, thank you, Gabby. Before we do that, though, I want to see if I can upgrade any of my perks. I want to look at books. That is not what I meant to do. I want to look at books. Let's see. 97? How much is this? 100. 2. Okay. I'll take the sleeves armor. And then she sent it back to the kitchen and said, I'll have it without the list. Yikes. You wouldn't want to admit you understood that one. Skill upgraded. Not right now. Okay. Let's get in here. It's some kind of funky pump contraption. Light out from this house? No. Okay. Hello. You probably have to introduce yourself before you start poking at stuff. Like housekeeper, presumably. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you. My name's Gary the Goblin. You're red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Are you okay? I just haven't talked out loud in a while. I get rusty. I see. Lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's a solitary, that's for sure. I ain't mind though. I ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you? Have you seen an old compass around? The directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. Yeah. Got an old one I picked up in a estate sale about, 20 odd years ago. I reckoned I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded. Flooded? Yeah. Filled up right to the top. Have a look through the window and you might see a fish pass by. How'd that even happen? Pump broke. No, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon? This is a lake! Anyhow, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece if you have a mind to help out. Valley Hardware, alright. It's an arcane oven. Oh, wonderful. Fancy foods, a dough baby. You carefully follow the recipe and whip up a little dough baby. Aww! Avoiding copyright, because I don't want to call it a doughboy. Avoiding copyright the dough baby. Hey there, avoiding copyright. Heal its owner. Oh, we made a friend. Let's go. Fancy foods. Get Eldritch Miss. I actually should probably craft some of these because it's worth more when it's like this. Oh, we all out of mana and rich flowers, so we can't make it. No. Okay. Radiant brittle. You spread, you make some batter for the flour and the ooze and deep fry it to perfection. We got some, okay. Simple vanity for a simple man. You look at yourself in the mirror. Bye, Gary. Housekeeper's bed is simple but very tidy. A single book sits on the table. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Mind the book now. Bookmark now. Oh, of course. Oh, looks like you just started. Been reading it about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just about got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading one word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Don't tell me how it ends. I won't. A dusty chess set. This is a nice chess set. Did you whittle the pieces yourself? Took me 16 years. It took you 6 months to carve each piece? Pawns went thicker than tall ones, but more or less, The horse was particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. Wanna play a game? Can't. Already got a game in progress. The only piece that's been moved here is a single white pawn. I went first. That was about 2 years ago. Who are you playing with? Nobody. Well, here, I'll play you. You push one of the black pawns forward. Interesting. It's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back in 3 or 4 months. Right. Okay. Through the window, I can see that the lighthouse tower is entirely filled with water. The lighthouse keepers put a little cork in the keyhole. Okay. We'll go to the darn hardware store, which is all the way over here. In a thickly, let's... Oh, I didn't mean to fight! Oh, I've been bit. Vampire Siren. 4 hot damage, 5 stench damage. This will return 5. 9. You have 9 HP. 3, 5, 5. Okay. Boosting their physical armor by 3. Oh god, no. No, no, no. You're getting killed. Swash. Smack you for 9. Well, at least I regened all of that. That's funny. Let's do damage. Brutish vampire. Smack. Bye. Nice. To the hardware store. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Ooh, hobo. There's some hobo code scrawled into the dust here. The code reads, "Nice man. Ask him for candy." Neat. Hello. The proprietor, you assume. You're the proprietor, I presume? Yeah. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why is that? Because it's the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Haha. Haha. Been a while since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers or new jokes. What can I do for you? I need a pump valve for the lighthouse keeper. Oh, sure. What do you need? I need a Galaxton. A Galaxton valve. Well, shucks. I stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. I guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. I ain't been back there since termites got at the inventory, or maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style of disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you, so you can take a look around. If you can find a Galaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind your step in there. I asked about something else. Can I have candy? Even candy? Why, sure. Here you go. He pulls a piece of hard candy out of a jar into the counter and hands it to you. A little piece of candy given to you by a friendly hardware man. Thank you. What do you have for sale? Battery? Ooh. Portable battery is technologies in its infancy, but the fact that something is an infant has never stopped you from carrying it into dangerous situations before. Cooking with tower tools! Give me that. Steel-toed books. People will hear you coming. For people who value their toes a lot more than they value the rest of their feet. Used plunger. Self-adhesive rivets. Fuse. Allows comfy hat lining. Ooh. Adds 1 bonus damage to a weapon. Avoiding copyright the dough baby. This barrel has a joke price tag on it. 10,000 meat. A barrel of rusty nuts and bolts. In case you want to buy some garbage, I guess. Paints in all of the season's trendiest patented colors, such as double purple and clementine turquoise and lilac red. I want to read the book. We got Stilton Splatter. There's an appendix full of advanced recipes you can memorize if you really put your mind to it. If you do, Stilton Splatter will hit 2 additional targets. Deals 3 blaze damage to 3 different enemies. Cool. Not right now. I need to grind for XP. You don't understand the purpose of any of these tools. Oh. Uh-oh. There's a rift in there. This shelf is labeled ineffective pesticides. A pile of wild log garbage. It's a good thing you don't care what month it is because this calendar is worthless. The shelf is empty, but even the emptiness is somehow empty. Sea page has caused concrete to become set in its ways. Nasty trash. Doors. How much of a door has to be gone before it doesn't count as a door anymore? These boxes would be perfect for storing collection of mildewed clothes. I guess we have to go in here. Something's wrong with this door in a way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. Step through it? Oh boy. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind, like when you hit the first drop of a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking? Huh. Stacks of boxes neatly labeled. Can I go through this door? There's a 1917 calendar to wall by the desk. Looks brand new. Shelves full of neatly organized hardware that definitely has been destroyed yet. There's a workbench covered in tools. Oh, we can make things over here. Probably, actually, why not? Story. Upper transfuser, benzyl, bucket, ice bomb. Solvent tray. Reduce all enemies by 3. Stink bomb. Scary bomb. Grease bomb. Nuclear bomb. 10 physical damage. Okay. Storage, 10 HP, and cure bleeding. Stop making combat items. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You, because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because, hey now, what in the heck were you doing in my back room? And how'd you get back there without me seeing ya? I'm a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspection, so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job. Huh, well I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tight back there. No problem. You don't understand the purpose of these tools. That shelf is like dangerous pesticides I'm pretty sure were banned years ago. Paints all the season's most popular colors, such as inoffensive green, traditional orange. A silent barrel is not for sale. Gleaming nuts and bolts. It's a hardware store guy back when he was younger, or is younger. Because welcome to the best hardware store because it's the only hardware store in the valley. Yeah, it's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. I like to buy one of those new Glaxon valves. Ah, sorry, government fellows bought my entire stock. What? Ah, yeah, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on to it if I'm not back right away? Oh, sure, that's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years. What? No, forget how I said that's not a problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Glaxon valves than what they're going to need for that dam. If you go up to the work site, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? Well, I have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake. I never heard of that. But it's got a little picture of a dam on it there, see? And it's about the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. Ask about outhouse rentals? You're renting out houses? I mean, you're renting out outhouses? Yeah. At least I was, now that indoor plumbing's starting to get popular and there's no market for them anymore. Just got the one left, and after that I'm calling it quits on putting up new ones. Can I rent the last one? Yeah, sure thing. It'll be 200 meat up front for the installation and half that much afterward for maintenance. What maintenance do you do? I dump some powdered line down the hole, clean out the ventilation pipes, and check for splinters. And once the pit starts to get full, I'll move the outhouse over a couple of yards and dig a new one for you. Plus, you get a free subscription to the local newspaper. I'll pay him. Great. What do you mean? Where do you want me to put it? That cave full of mushrooms. The mushroom cave? That's an odd choice. Nobody goes mushroom picking anymore on account of the monsters. Monsters? Well, that's the rumor. You ask me, someone just ate the wrong kind of mushroom, got a bad case of the gibbles. Anyway, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse finished the day after. What do you have for sale? Okay, basically same things as before. Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of the store. Weird. Okay. I guess I'll just go back in here? This store is still all weird. Oh my god, it's so weird. Hello. Hello again, what can I do for you? I have for sale. Steel-toed boots. I might as well take them with me. Leave. Nice man asked for candy. So I guess we gotta go to the dam? Can we even visit places? Well, two of those hovering shadow orbs float up to you. They look basically like the ones you saw before. That is, they look like nothing, or perhaps holes in everything, but these ones move with purpose, and that purpose is menace. The two orbs squint at you, and Dark Noel's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Well, 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 if it isn't my favorite holiday party crasher. Perhaps I may need to be more explicit about the fact you weren't invited. I don't really get the holiday thing. I like Crimbo, okay? It's my thing, I'm sticking with it. You must have had a weird childhood. That's none of your business. And neither is the rest of this investigation, or whatever you think you're doing. You need to learn to keep your nose out of other people's affairs. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you keep your nose out of my affairs? What a disagreeable little urchin you are. Do you know what naughty children find in their Crimble stockings? Yeah, socks. You sock Dark Noel in the eyes, one with each fist. The orbs recoil in pain. Ah, that's it. You're on the very naughty list now. Next time we meet, I'm really gonna deck your halls. The black orbs vanish in a little puffs of smoke. Fa la 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 la, jerk. This what do you call it is huge. Damn! Oh my god. Hold on, I want to go back to the hardware store because I wanted to see if I could use the map while I was still in the hardware store. In like the past hardware store. Which is interesting that they use like old gray things. You see a familiar looking person heading towards you on the path. As they get nearer, you realize that the reason they look so familiar is because they look exactly like you. Greet them. Oh, hi. Are you a clone, or is this a time paradox, or what? Turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy. I agree. High five. The two of you, literally speaking, exchange a friendly high five. I'm gonna kiss them goodbye. You lean for a kiss goodbye. No tongue now. Yeah, we don't want to make this weird or anything. Smooch. Wink. Now you get to look forward to a second one. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so yeah, we're fucking around with time. I'm fucking around with time again. Okay, so can I open the map? You don't know when you are, much less where. Well, we saw the thing, 1917. Oh, okay. Never mind. I just wanted to know. I feel so bad about not researching what was behind that one door. Okay. Damn. Damn! I love this game so much. This is so much fun. You see a faded billboard advertising some kind of crystal shop. Crystal's Crystal Dream Valley Crystal Shop. I'm gonna go where I was going instead, but we'll check it out when we can. This what do you call it is huge. Damn. Gabby grins. There's a lot of lake water in this pipe. Go fishing. Nice. You caught a hollowback sturgeon. You toss it in your fish sack. I am a sturgeon. Nice. You caught a berry minnow. You got your fish in a sack. Nice. You caught a brown-nosed pinchloaf. You toss in your sack. This pump has a Glaxton valve on it. The valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if you could detach it, it could wreck in the process. Damn it. The strain pipe has some nasty goo coming out of it. We got fustulent gulch. A beautiful flower stands in defiance of the rating in of nature. Smell it. It smells as good as it looks. Aww. This pump has a Glaxton valve on it. It's okay. There's a hobo code next to this pipe. The code reads, meat hidden in pipe. Ooh, you reach in the pipe and snag the concealed and congealed wealth. We gain 150 meat. Oh god. Another one of those time doors. Let's hope that repeated exposure to these isn't going to give your ancestors cancer. Go through it. Oh wow, I just fucking fell. A door is being delivered. You can't go past the edge of this window to the past. A crate labeled pipe shoes. Huh, this is probably not what they meant to order. We got pipe shoes. These don't make any sense, but you're just gonna have to roll with it. It helps you get around. Oh my god. Is it gonna make me go in circles? Oh my... I love this. Some careless dam workers abandoned a toolbox here. Their loss is my gain. You gain some tools. We got self-admits, 11 and 1 oil. 11, according to the fine print on the can, 11 of the world's religions are actually part of a larger secret religion understood only by the old man who owns the company that makes this oil. They got foot gloves, or maybe they're hand gloves. It makes you walk on your hands. I guess it stands to reason that a structure this big would need more than one truck's worth of concrete. This one's empty. This truck is even heavier than a regular truck. Nah, you don't want to get your hook stuck. Aw. Oh, hello. Hey! Noel says anybody who ain't on a clue is allowed on this site. Noel? Yeah, Noel. The foreman. Noel White. Aw, jeez. The man clutches his stomach. Are you alright? Just starving is all. Rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubberneckers and looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? Do you mean straw? Nah, we've got these six little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out a nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because then we'd have no way of picking who stands guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm going to turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason why everybody left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Noel considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jelly deals or something? Man, I'd kill for a jelly deal. Noel brings these sandwiches that are a bunch of peppermint sticks between two big bland sugar cookies. You can get a stomachache just watching someone else eat one. Boy, that sounds awful. That's because it is awful. Here, have something to eat. Bucket chum homemade cookie, freshly baked roll, grown nut, squirrel cheese fairy cake. How about a homemade cookie? Oh, wow, thank you! He greedily devours it. His stomach is still growling. Have a mushroom steak. Oh, wow, thank you. He's starting to look a little less hungry, a little more relaxed. How about fairy cake? If you had to describe his current mood, you'd probably say he's 60% sleepy and 40% hungry. How about a cheese... No, I don't want a mushroom steak. Thanks, but I already have one of those. I can only eat one of a given thing each day. Doctor's orders. Aww. Have a freshly... a glow nut? Or Glocklin brought. He's almost asleep, but looks like... still looks just a little bit hungry. Have a slice of burnt... or... clam jerky. Oh wow, thank you. Finally satiated, he slumps to the ground and falls fast asleep. Aww. This guy is in a well-deserved food coma. The sign says lunch, but what's on the table is unidentifiable as anything you'd want to eat. This brick outhouse is extremely well constructed. The taps don't work, but there's still a bunch of water pooled in the basin. I'm a fish. I love fishing. Surprise! It's full of water. You should leave the rest for people who need to use this room for its intended purpose. A workman-like toilet for a workman-like workman. I'm gonna fish in it. Some careless workman must have flushed a safety gear by accident. You got a collapsible hard hat. This hard hat folds down to a smaller size in case you want to store it in a pocket or a toilet. Let's flush it. Yay! 25 XP! Can I actually see my... Oh, 104? I'm gonna upgrade one of my Stilton Splatter cheeses I've smelt. I want to do this. Squinted it. You spent 100 XP. You read the epilogue, and you're glad you did. It describes even stinkier cheeses than the main book. Queso Fustulento has been upgraded. You wrinkle your nose so hard at the thought of them that your nose knocks the book into a nearby stewer grate. Very stinky. Claxman screws, Grafton nuts, stacks and shafts, Waxman discs, Brexton cords, Frampton picks, Glucks and valves. There's only one left. Good thing you got here when you did. So it's good they're building a dam. It'd be a shame if future generations got to enjoy this beautiful forest. Oh my god. The noises of us going in circles. A door is being delivered. Let's go through. I already translated this code. This pump is missing its Glaxton valve. This pump has a Glaxton valve. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this damn thing behind. I wanna go to the crystal store. An oddly rectangular brown rock catches your attention, and on closer inspection, it turns out to be a completely rusted and partially shrunk into the ground old pre-war soda cooler, although someone fitted a meat-operated lock onto the door at some point. Due to the rust, you can't tell what brand it is. Heck, you can't even tell if there's any sodas still left in it. Let's check the meat return. No way. The only thing you'd be likely to get out of that old rust hole would be tetanus. Buy soda, maybe? You force some meat into the slot and grind the crank around until the door begrudgingly unlocks. Inside, you find a raccoon skeleton and one extremely old can of soda. Now a rusty cola can. Let's continue on our way. Crystals. Crystal Dream Lake Crystal Store. Okay. Oh, it's empty. The proprietress of this empty store has nothing to proprietary. What do you sell here? What do you think? Nothing? You're dead, right? Aren't you? That's funny, don't you think? Because you really think a crystal store next to a crystal mine would sell crystals, wouldn't you? Please, you're using too many italics. I can't focus. I would, yes. Let me tell you a little story about a young woman whose name is Me. Ooh, I love little stories. My parents wanted me to go straight into college, so here's what I did. But college girls, they're only thinking about one thing, getting a degree so they can work in a mine. I'm not like regular girls, pal. I want to sell things that come out of a mine. Sure, gases and stuff. So I dropped out and moved across 13 states to the best crystal mine in the country. But when I arrived, the mine was out of business, and now so am I, before I even got started. Want me to check out that mine? Yeah, and break me off a couple crystals. What were you thinking? Not asking you to clear out the whole mine, pal, but with just a few crystals, I can afford to send my whole sorority down there. We got the Gumbuckle mine. Delighted to help, Crystal. How's that mine? Pick up anything expensive? I haven't even been there yet. Oh, okay, sure. Okay, getting ahead of myself here. I missed why you wanted to sell crystals specifically. My name's Crystal. That doesn't mean you have to sell crystals, yeah, but it just means I got fewer nouns to keep in my head. Okay. We'll do that later. Or maybe we should do that? I don't know. What? We'll do the mine. A squirrel is angry at us, we got meat. Gumbuckle mine. This door is comprehensively boarded shut. Pull the boards off. You trivially yank the boards from their mooring. Uh-oh. Has nothing on this desk except a very old pink slip. The reason for termination is listed as a shirking of elevator maintenance duties. This filing cabinet is newer than the rest of the furniture, but still pretty wrecked. There's some shoes. They probably made sense to somebody at some point. We got flip-file flip-flops. Office equipment or footwear? Can't it be both? Makes your steps more organized? What do you mean organ? Oh my god. This little radio is playing some big band music. This cabinet is securely locked. This coat rack is bare. I don't want to go in there yet. This elevator is rushed into a state of total functionlessness. Aw, so we have to go. Another one of those weird doors. It's a 1906 calendar. A desk with nothing on, or in, or under, or behind it. A huge disappointment, really. An empty bird cage. They must have run out of canaries! This version of the cabinet is unlocked. Unfortunately, this version of the cabinet is empty. There's a jacket hanging on the coat rack, which I guess technically makes it a jacket rack. There's a key in the pocket. Gun buckle mine cabinet key. Ooh, so I can take that for the future. Gun buckle mine in the past. It's an elevator that leads down to the main shaft. Shafts. What? Main shaft in the past. It's elevator back up to the surface. Hello. This table is bare except for a note reading, I owe you one helmet. It's a very large, oddly spherical rock. It has a hole drilled into it. Shine your flashlight into the hole. Your flashlight reveals sparkly colored crystals inside. It's a geode. Nothing past this point in the past. So, this cabinet is labeled dynamite storage, and it is extremely locked. Okay, so we might have to go to the past? Or the future, I mean. We're in the past. Oh wait, what did it say? It's another one of those weird doors, but sepia toned on this side. Oh my god. This cabinet is securely locked. Unlock it. Click, open the cabinet. The cabinet is empty except for one can of elevator grease. We got a can of elevator grease. This can is labeled elevator grease, so don't go thinking you can use it to lubricate a ramp or a staircase or a funicular. Let's use it on this elevator. It's too far gone for grease to help at this point. You really hope somebody got fired for doing such a terrible job of taking care of this elevator. So... oh, I should grease it over here. A squirt here, a dollop here, there, and kapow. This thing will run like a charm for at least 22 years. Okay. There's nothing on this desk except an old Employee of the Month award certificate. You're the only one who's even been here this month, so you definitely deserve this. Employee of the Month award. This award is made out to Herbert Gutchins, but for all anybody knows, that could be your name. Flash it to increase your maximum and current HP by your moxie once per fight. That's funny. Okay. Go down here. This elevator has been remarkably well maintained. Nice work. Now we go down. Oh god, it's very dark. Oh, there's a hole in here. That's a big crack in the wall here. A massive cave-in. Actually, I suppose it's technically a mine-in. Well, damn it. That way is completely blocked off with fallen debris. Well, damn. This is a fucking... this is a quest and a half. There's a geo down here. The support beam is lousy with termites. Oh. We need pesticides. I need pesticides for this. Okay. You know what? We'll actually do it this episode. We need to go to the hardware store, but in the past. It's, you're walking down the woods around Christ. Ah, there's a huge spider. It jumps down out of nowhere and aims its butt right at your face and shoots a huge glob of web at you. Time slows down around you as the horrible, sticky wad sails through the air directly at the part of your head where you keep all your most important sensory organs. Sorry. I guess that was a weird way to phrase that. I couldn't think of a good synonym for face. Dodge out of the way. You duck and roll out the path of the incoming goop and just keep rolling until you're completely out of this part of the woods. Whew. Hello, I need termite poison. Got any termite poison? I wish. Regulatory agency made me stop selling it a few years back because it was quote-unquote killing everybody who used it. Huh, it's more of an everything poison then. Wiki good for termites though. Okay, so we have to go back to the past. Wait, what did it say? Things wrong with the store in a way that termites inflame. Oh yeah, we already read that. Okay. I want to do that in this fucking thing. Hello, I changed. What do you have for sale? Oh, sharpening stone. This shelf is laden with dangerous pesticides that you're pretty sure were banned years ago. Among them, you see a mason jar filled with an oily brown liquid. It's a handwritten label. It says termite poison. Ask about it. How much for this jar of termite poison? That'll be 23 with me. I'll take it. You buy the pesticide and place it very carefully in your sack. You got Thermoblast termite spray. Mind ya, you don't get any of that on your skin. Don't breathe the fumes and don't pour it down any drains or rivers or otherwise let it get into groundwater. And the jar starts to melt, get into a fresh jar straight away. Thanks! You don't know when you are, which was... Oh. So now we gotta go through. And then go to... Not the crystal store. It's a ruckus. Aw, we have to fight them. Shroom stab. My sparrow. Sparrow. Don't I have sleeves dashed? Okay, we do. Deal 3 sleeves damage. Oh. Well, that didn't really do very much. 5 stance damage. 9, okay. At least there's no more poison. Shroom stab, no! Not my sparrow! Are all of you gonna... Okay, Gabby, Scat, Gary, Gabby. 10, 9, 9. Okay, you all have... Okay. I'm just gonna slap. Shroom stab, no. Leave Gabby alone. 3 hot damage, 6 tense damage. Here are the goblins, here are the... Okay, that's fine. Smack, and then I'm gonna smack you for 9. Gabby, slap that bitch. Yeah. Yay! Nice. I want to go to the mine. I'm still working on that. Alright, the important thing is you're alive and it doesn't matter that I forgot to send a canary down there first. Okay. I want to go to the mine. I need 5 mysticality. You find some spider webs stretched across your path. As you move to brush them away, you notice runic patterns woven into the webs. Is it spider writing? Oh, I wanted to read it. Okay, we gotta go through the weird door. Can I even do this? You don't know when you are, much less where. I want to travel around places in the path, damn it. Okay, we gotta hose it down with chemicals. The support beam is now termite free. Wonderful. Now we can ride the elevator back up. I don't know how to unlock the thingies though, but it's fine. Step through, go through, go through. Hopefully now it shouldn't have crashed. Main shaft. It's still fallen debris. Crack in the wall. The support beam may be old, but at least it's not full of termites. Woohoo! There's one of those fancy mining helmets on this table. What was the mine's is now yours. We got a mining helmet. 2 physical armor. Extremely enthusiastic rat has chewed a hole in this solidly locked solid steel cabinet. You managed to find 1 stick of dynamite within arm's reach. We got 22-year-old stick of dynamite. That's 2 years older than me. It's we're gonna... This tunnel saw how the others were blocked off and caved into peer pressure. Oh my god. Okay. Let's stick the dynamite in. It has a old stick of dynamite and a hole in this thing. Let's light it up. You've seen Some disappointing explosions in your life, but that one really failed to even make a dent in the cake. This rock must be made of tougher stuff than a relatively fresh stick of dynamite can handle. Do I need other? Reach in. What if I go to the past? How would I... Oh, I used this stick of dynamite to destroy the thing, and then I used that dynamite to hit the okay. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to use it for the crack in the wall. Damn it. I was supposed to use it in the crack in the wall. I'm tired. It's fine. In the past, I went through the past too many times. I know we're a little bit over in terms of time, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. We're just having fun with this. That's all that matters. Okay. Crack. Use it in the... No? Now are you grabbing another one? Stick the dynamite in? We're tough stuff, then really... Okay. Reach in. Why can't I interact with the crack in the wall? Big crack in the wall. You're lucky you found this instead of a 44-year-old stick. They get really dangerous when they're that old. I thought I could put it in the crack in the wall. Am I out of matches? I'm probably out of matches, aren't I? No, I have 2 matches left. Let's go to the... Who would have a fucking piece of dynamite? I need dynamite. I'm gonna approach my friend. Hi, are you a clone or is this a time paradox or what? It turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy. I agree. High five. The two of you, literally speaking, exchange another friendly high five. Or, well, I guess it's just the first one again. 5 XP. Nice. They lean for a kiss goodbye. No tongue now. Yeah, we wouldn't make this weird or anything. Smooch, you shoot them a sassy wink. Now you get to look forward to a second one. We get to kiss our time. I'm still working on that. Okay. Okay. You want to make like a crystal and clear out. Where would they sell? Museum, pet store, cave, mine, lighthouse, dam, fairy well, Beppy's hoe, distillery. I'm gonna go to a hardware store because I'm confused. Hey. A trio of figures in hood and white robes step out of the trees around you. It's hard if the robes contain person-shaped shadow monsters or if they're regular people whose faces are concealed by the shadows of their hoods. Well, not that regular people go around wearing hooded robes like very often anyway. And whichever it is, it doesn't seem like they have good intentions. Hey, what's your deal? Well, that clears that right up. Fight them. Hello, shadow cultist. Oh god. A brace of shadowy owl. Oh my god. 7. Ooh. I'm just gonna deal 7 damage to you. And then do 3 siege damage. Presto Swisso. 5, cold, 10 spooky damage. I'm gonna swash you. Oh my god. I'm gonna smack you. 4 muscle, 1 AP. I'm just gonna do 7 stench damage to you. You won! All the black smoke leaks out of the ropes pretty quickly after they're beaten, so you don't get a chance to push them any further. No, not that it probably would have been any more effective than the first time. Okay. Sheesh. Hey, do you... What do you have for sale? Fuse, battery, sharpening stone. The battery, combat item. What could I don't think I can sell quest items, can I? Yeah, no. do I make the dynamite? Ooh, workbench. Fancy combat items. Can I... Grease bomb. Okay, never mind. Molotov shot. Nothing. Hey. What do you have for sale? Fuse, match, plunger, sharpening stone. Nothing on the other side of this door. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about this. Because I don't fully know... I don't fully know what to do. We have a distillery. We have Beppo's Hole, Fairy Lair, Pet Store, Museum, Cave, Crystal Store, Mine. My house. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out, and we'll figure it out in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you take care of yourself. Get enough food, get enough water, get enough rest, and just be kind to yourself in general, because you deserve it. Also, tell someone you love them, because you may not know how much they need it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!